When I first embarked upon my perfect camera search in the desert back in 1971, I didn't realize it would engulf itself in its own shitstorm of mysteries, leading us to the perfect lens search, the perfect tripod, the perfect SD card. That we're still reaching for that one. Well, it has led us to a place I don't think we'll ever return from. The perfect ND filter. This isn't it. And I'll tell you why.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So I figured today we'd talk, what is the perfect ND? Nobody's made it yet. A couple companies are close. It's kind of necessary. I want to be super simple in my approach and not need one and just use the shutter, but I gotta admit it. I see the waves of madness and it's like jittery and it's distracting and it's not good. You should actually film at a proper shutter speed and then we get the motion blur and life is good. But we can't, can we? Because we can't have cake and juice it at the same time. So we'll do a couple tests. I want to test this new Nano Tech filter from K&F Concept. And I do want to redeem myself with the Olympus test and show you that Sony really is terrible in high ISOs. But you have to be in S-Log. I was in Cinetone, which we're in now, and it's still pretty darn good in Cinetone. You can't see a noise pattern if you looked. So K&F Concept sent me this filter, and praise where praise is due. Hands down, the coolest case I've ever seen. You may be thinking, oh, who cares? One, magnetic flap, I like it. It's not that though. It's this. Are you kidding yourself? Are you witnessing what just happened? Yes, I did just scratch the glass with the lid. And there. That string is genius. And you just put it down, pack it in, you're done to get it. Come on now. Come on now. Now this is unique. It's an ND 2 to 400. Nanotech should be no vignetting, no color cast, no X patterns. Let's see. Let's just put it on now at the weakest, see if we see a green tint, something, then we'll compare the Olympus and show you that it's better in high ISO, I promise. Are we seeing any differences? I don't see anything different. That's unique. I like it. Okay, pay attention. No ND filter right now. Did anything change for the worst? Just colors weird, vignetting? Did that happen? We're just at the lightest? Just at the lightest? We could darken it a notch or 205. Oh, is that an X pattern? Oh, you son of a... Oh, K&F, why'd you do it? I think I shot outside the... That's pretty dark. Thankfully, there's no X pattern. They fixed it. They fixed it. There's none. I don't even... What are you talking about? Really, do you see it? Yeah, it's slightly there. I slightly see a pattern, but it's barely. It's doable. You just go here and then crop in to get rid of the X pattern, and then you got yourself a 409,000 ISO performance. That's good. I like it. I think it's fine. So that pattern definitely shows up at some point, but you could use it as art. It's not art. In this perfect test, we're now seeing it, aren't we? One of you has more noise. The unexpected one, isn't it? Yeah. Sony a7S III on your left. Olympus on your right. Both at, see, I've equalized things. 22, 24. 1/50th, ISO 6400. Here's a full frame camera, ISO 6400. Unusable noise floors. You could fall, you could lose a child in those floors. Punching in, are we seeing similar levels of noise? Awkward levels? We just proved something, didn't we? I don't want to spend too much time wallowing in our own misery, but I just stopped it down. Olympus is gone. 6400 ISO. Unusable. Unusable. 8,000, 10,000. we're still like within the realm of possibility that we're somewhat exposed normally. 10,000 ISO. Yeah, until it kicks in to this one. Then things get back to normal, but it's never good. Compared to the beginning shot at like 100 ISO. Yeah. Is that what the video was about? I have a feeling we strayed off track. Okay, let's go outside for a dumpster vlog. Let's see if the 2 to 400 is useful outside, and then we'll talk about what my parameters are for the perfect ND filter. I will not review another one until these conditions are met. It wasn't as harsh as I thought. All right, we're in Tony log, 1/3200th of a shutter, lowest strength of the ND. So right now it's providing 0 uses. Terrible footage, user error upon us all. Sliding, however. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I was. That's my first complaint, by the way. Can't tell which way to go. Okay, this is the max, ND 400. We're still not perfect. I don't know the numbers, obviously, because I have an ND 64 that seems to be perfect. And this is ND 400. Worse, though, not as dark. What do the numbers mean? Someone teach me the numbers. Who needs numbers when you have a hero dumpster shot? If you have this in your life, cinema's yours. Just sit back. Where's your popcorn? Get some. Non-GMO. Don't put butter on it. Piece of shit. I do wonder, how much do we need S-Log out here? We're in S-Log 3 right now, converted to something, airy colors maybe. Boom, Cinetone. As good? I still see blue sky, and I'm better exposed. And the colors are probably better. 1/50th. So this is better. The cinema's ours. ISO 400. Motion blur, kinda. Oh, I stepped on a leaf. Oh no. Okay, here's my opinion on this ND filter. Thank you for sending it to me. I love the case. I love getting it out of the case. That's fun. You need hard stops. So let's get into the perfect ND filter. You have to have hard stops because I have no idea where I want to point. Although now that I know that that's the darkest and this was the lightest, it's actually pretty, because there's an orange thing on top. But it's not, it should stop there. Stop me from being this stupid. That dumb. Stop me from myself. Unless you're in witness protection vlogging. This is actually, I don't mind it. So here's what we need for perfect ND. Hard stops. I think it needs to go a little darker than this. It needs to be an all-encompassing. I don't like there's like a 2 to 5 stop or something, and then 6 to 9, and you need 2 different filters for that? Come on. 2 to 7 is a sweet spot maybe. There also needs to be a black pro mist filter inside. I know there are some. Black Peter Mckinnon, his evil twin, he has a set that has ND filters with the mist in them, but they're only certain stops and they only come in certain sizes. So this is a 67 mil thread, thank you. That's what I need, but I also want one for my little micro four thirds, little 46 mil threads. They didn't have it. So all sizes, black pro mist inside, pretty long range of darkness, hard stops, and then we need a cap that goes on, because all the variable NDs get bigger. It's a small thread to a bigger thing, so your cap no longer fits on. That is so annoying. So it has to come with a cap, preferably magnetic. Are you seeing that sky look a lot different than that sky? Is that the vignette? Do we have a right-handed vignette happening? Seems like we do. Maybe I can't go that. Ouch. So K&F, your task is ahead of you. You now know what to focus on. Add the mist in there, make this slightly darker, hard stops, cap on there, boom. We're done. Keep the case, that's cute, pull the string, love that. There we are. We have it. Perfect ND filter found. And tell me if it already exists. I doubt it does. I saw like Freewell has some mist things. It ain't working. Is that my delivery? He's trying to deliver something. Could be mine. Let's go make sure. So yeah, Freewell has a mist, variable, only like 77 mil. I ain't stepping up. No step up rings allowed here. You got me? All right, we're done. Thanks for buying the K&F filter through my affiliate links. They're not affiliate links. I think we have 10% off code down there maybe. Cool. Thanks K&F for sending it to me. I can't speak English. I'll leave. Subscribe if I'm not saying it.